We're live. Welcome, internet friends. Another day, another feedback bonanza with my superstar team here. We're today attacking ape.jup.ag. This is a new way for degens to ape into meme coins on the Solana ecosystem. It's easy to check on the meme coins. It's safe to deposit and trade without the needing to connect hot or cold wallets. It's a very new tool, and I'm glad to have with me a superstar team from the Deansley's DAO. We've reviewed together multiple hackathons, grant applications, various submissions, and we've built plenty of products in house. So we got quite a lot of experience, and let's begin this. Let's begin this on the very first page. This is what you see when you first connect on ape.jup.ag. Feels like it's for a mobile. Connect wallet, that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use Phantom. It prompts me to create a new account. Sure, I'm signing. There is a pop-up for my... Oh, here we go, sorry. There is a pop-up for my wallet, which is just accepted. I signed on the contract, and I'm facing a blurred screen with a deposit sol to start aping. My balance is 2.13 sol. I can click and deposit on everything. I will not deposit anything. I would like to see the site first. So here we are. I see two tabs, trade and vault, and then I see a bunch of coins which I do not recognize. I got plenty of experience in the ecosystem, and these are totally unknown coins for me. I'm not going to comment anything else. There's a search bar down here. It's most probably to enter. Yes, it has a token address which I can search, and that's all I'm seeing. I see a small QR code as well on top. Let's start with our feedback team. I think there is plenty to comment on this flow. Sir Legend, let's start with you. What is that you see here?
GM everybody. So on the main page, for the trading page, I want to mention that before depositing, I think the user should not be prompted with the deposit button without taking a look of the overall website, right? I think it's a red flag if the website asks you to instantly deposit and it blurs the website, and it's not that good for me. There's also a bug report on the main trade page, which is after depositing some sol, the page doesn't deblur, so you need to refresh or click it to deblur it. So if you're gonna try it, deposit some sol, and if the page doesn't deblur, it's the bug I reported earlier. And overall the UI is very, very, very bland, very simple. You can see at the top the new listed tokens. The problem is they only list tokens from Radium, Orca, and Meteor, right? The thing is, in Solana, if everybody, it's a kind of way for newcomers and retail. Everybody, the tokens have been coming from Bomb.fun, and it's super, super bad if the platform itself doesn't track tokens from the Bomb.fun, which is the most degen platform you can reach out right now. So that's some feedback I can at least say for the trade page, and I hope every other member has another feedback to say.
That's an awesome point of feedback. I want to be warned if a token is coming from pump.fun or any other shitcoin factory. Fantastic point. Annie, what do you think is wrong here?
Hey guys, I would like to start with the basics. I would like to see where am I connecting my wallet to before. So in the previous page, the very first one, I don't really get many options. So I would like to see connect wallet and then what? Apparently, you don't need to actually deposit to be able to see stuff. So this is fine. But then the screen changes and then you get a search tokens. Okay. And so this is something that happened without me realizing. So it kind of came as a surprise that I didn't have to deposit. I expected that, I would be obliged to deposit given how the screen was, giving me a path towards depositing. And then my third comment is that, at least to me, it seems that, okay, I don't know the tokens for one, but at the same point, it kind of feels like the screen is blurry. So the fonts of some tokens are kind of blurry. I guess they did it on purpose, but in the context of meme coins or aping, but yeah, it doesn't really help me, put my trust in this.
Yeah, I see your point. I see your point. The wallet connection and the fact that the QR code is something that you should keep to yourself while it doesn't pop into it just enlarges in your screen is not the best. Is certainly not the best. While you were talking, I also went ahead and opened, randomly clicked on a coin, and we have several information here and a bunch of links. First one takes you to the RAG checker. This is an interesting project as well. But let's continue with Takisol.
Yeah. So for me, I obviously, because before we started the session, I logged in to check out, what's what. The straight to deposit option in the vault, it's not very, uh, well, it's a bit scary, to be honest, especially for younger users. I love the comment from Legend that, these come from mostly from pump.fun without the distinction, and that can be super dangerous. I want to say something about the experience of, accessing the site again after having created a vault and depositing something. So you get presented with the option to put your password. And for the password, one small comment is that I saw that it can allow you to create, like super simple password with no capital case, with no special characters, no numbers and stuff like that, which can be like a step towards less secured passwords. But at the same time, I would understand that this is something that's meant to be used like constantly. Case in point, if you don't remember your password that you logged in with your initial burner, you can forget your password and start anew. That's not very super friendly, to be honest. And, gating the whole experience through a password once you revisit, it's a bit annoying, in my opinion.
Since you explored this side of the flow, do you need to initiate this process or it's active by default? For example, I just shared on this live show this QR. Anybody can go and scan it. Does it mean my wallet now can be drained? Or do I need to set a password, sign with my wallet to assign the password to the burner, and then this feature activates?
From what I see, if I put the main link ape.juke.ag, if I've connected once, what I get is to enter my password. And like I said, if you haven't created your password, a password that you remember, or if you forgot it for some reason, you didn't write it down or something, this is super sketchy. At least that seems super sketchy because you don't know what happened. You closed your tab accidentally, and now you have to put the password again, and you haven't been informed before depositing. Hey, don't worry, this is safe because these are actually, the funds are going actually to a vault that we create for you, which is like a good step in terms of security. But you're not being informed of that from the get-go. So it's kind of a super safe degen approach, but lacking the message, resulting in the exact opposite message coming through that, hey, I don't feel, comfortable with what's happening.
I see where this is coming from for sure. I agree with you. Deal Machine.
I like this. I'm on both. Like, so I'm going between the trade and the vault. Is it okay if I give comments on both of these screens? Because I feel like the experience requires both.
Sure. Yeah.
So when you're trading something, let's first go on discovery, right? Like here, some of these have like so many duplicates. Like when you start like scrolling down, you'll notice that there's like, let me see, it's not working for me.
I see flower Pepe flowers.
I also saw like so many like 50 cent and so many doggos and so many of these or that.
Here, Belina. 1, 2.
I mean, I guess that's life. But like it would be nice if there was some sort of way to sort or see some information on this screen before I clicked into it. I don't know how slow it would be to load, but you know, knowing the number of holders or the amount of liquidity or the market cap, you know, would be a huge gain. So that's one comment. Now, another one is click on Puppy, for example, the PUPY one. And now, yeah, check out its bird eye.
No data here.
Well, is there? Because underneath there's data, right?
Yeah, the order book is seems to be moving.
It's kind of like when I first looked at it, there was not any trade either. It's I'm not quite sure how things are appearing here, right? But like you know, as much as possible, I want to feel like I want to know what, at least a little about what I'm aping into. I guess you can be hardcore degen using this. There was one token.
This is a pump.fun token. That's why Bird's Eye is not showing it.
I see.
You can see the graph here
I see.
on
On
pump.fun.
pump.fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Now go back to the main page and check out DRYM, the do-it-yourself manual one, that one. You see how there's 2 single holder membership warnings?
Yep.
Yeah, that can't be on purpose, right? So there's obviously something broken there.
True.
Now, to go to the like experience of trading, let's say you're going to buy something, right? Like click on whatever, you know, APE, right?
Give me a second.
Wait, I'm buying some APE now that we're talking about APE.
No, don't buy Pepe. Here you go.
I just bought some APE. Anyway.
Yeah. I found the
So,
token.
yeah. You're going to buy it, and what are you going to buy it in? Sol, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you go to your vault, it's not denominated in Sol, what you buy. You're going to have to buy something for you to see it.
Okay, so I'm buying something. Aping. Order submitted. I haven't been prompted for a wallet. The wallet did not pop up. This happened.
It doesn't need to.
Their wallet. Yes, and I'm just describing the flow.
Yeah.
So we did this. We bought. Successful. Let's go to vault. So it's 0.0.
denominated. what you purchased is not denominated in Sol.
No,
So
it is not.
so you just buy it in Sol, and then we're quickly, conveniently showing you how much it costs in USDC.
And there's nothing in history.
It will go there if you refresh it. It should go there. And your instinct is to refresh the entire page, which then makes you do the password again. Whereas over there on the right, they have a little refresh button.
Yeah.
So it's not convenient for you to know when you're looking at your balance, are we doing well? Are we not doing well? Like either show my P&L or show it denominated in Sol. Just make it easier for me to really play the ape game.
I really like your feedback. Lots of different errors identified, and some not very logical processes. So very good, the machine.
And look, because I'm sitting here and trying to like ape and use this, and I've been able to make. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I lost half a soul pretty fast, and I had a chance to exit with like good profit, but I didn't. But anyway, that's a different thing. Now I'm playing around with it. I've made 0.03 soul, and one of the things that's I'm trying to get used to is the price updates. It doesn't seem to really update well on the site. So if you want to sell something, you gotta have
I don't
separately.
really understand. Where is the price?
You don't know the price.
No.
When you go to sell, it's on the vault.
I don't want. I want to buy. I don't want to sell.
Yeah. So you have to open Deck Screener or Bird Eye to know what the price is.
But then why would I make the trade from this screen? Why wouldn't
Because
I just do the trade on Bird Eye?
Because that's where your burner wallet has been set up.
I see. You're right. Okay. Good points. Good points. Shall we move on? I'm pretty sure Kuru and Frigate have lots to add.
Yeah, I'll add more later.
Yes. Of course, we've got plenty of time. Kuru, what do you think is wrong here, or what do you really like? Don't hold back.
I think that in terms of UI and colors, I like it, but there's a lot of things are missing from this page. First of all, you shouldn't this page showcases every pool that is created on the Solana blockchain updated within seconds. So 99% of those tokens may be honeypots, rugs with unlocked LP, single whale holders that hold 99.9% of the supply and will just dump on you.
Yeah, but you get the warnings.
You get the warnings if you read them. I feel like spam tokens with zero liquidity should just be filtered out because the warning when you visit Bird Eye is that the market cap is 1 trillion, but the liquidity is $2. But you may not see it. So I'd prefer if there was a filter, some sorting of some kind. I love the fact that they've integrated rug check, which is a very useful tool for traders to be able to identify some of the risks, not all of the risks. One of the things I would love to be included would be bubble maps, because I would like to know the cluster of wallets that control the supply, because multiple wallets controlled by the same person who has funded the wallets can control the supply, and this is how most of the rugs happen nowadays. So I believe a bubble map would be great. And Yeah, for the trade page, these are my comments.
Great comment, Kuru. I also have lots to add similar to what you're saying, but before my turn comes, I want to hear from Frigate.
Okay. First thing I'll say is I like how fast it is. I like how with the click of a button you can purchase bots. I think it's too risky. Um, One thing you see is that when there's a new token, there's nothing to notify you if it's dangerous or not until you click on it. When I click on it, a lot of tokens, 9 out of 10, I'll see that there's outright danger here. Yeah, something like this on your screen right now. You see there's outright danger here. I just want it to be like, there should be some indication of the percentage, maybe the rating from there, I don't know, they might be able to calculate it. The way they calculate it and tell you is dangerous here. So there should be a rating to aggregate all these things they put into check and then tell you, okay, it's dangerous, like red or green or yellow. So I wouldn't want to click on any token and every time I click on it, I'm seeing danger everywhere. So I just want to, before clicking, let me see if it's dangerous, if it's red, completely red, and then I wouldn't bother clicking on that. I'll go to the next one that's either green or yellow. So that's one. That's one I have for it. And then number two, when you want to buy something, if you click on, let's say you want to buy this, you see the Solana, something like what Dean explained, but I would like to see, I'm buying with 0.01, so I want to see the what in dollars because the vault is in US dollars. So when you buy a token, you see the what in US dollars. Similar thing when I'm buying it here for me to see the dollar worth of what I'm purchasing. That's two. And I don't know, for some reasons, when you select any token, clicking on this bird eye, please open the token back. Yeah, clicking on bird eye, sometimes I think it doesn't work. Does it work for you? I might have to click on it
On
more than
Bird
once
Eye?
for it to work. Yeah, click on bird eye or deck screener.
They work. They work. It just opened.
Okay. I notice, I don't know if it's a sort of delay, but repeatedly, okay, yeah, it works. So I'll drop just that two for now. Just the issue of having to see the
Good
rating here
point.
first.
No,
Yeah, you can go ahead now.
you're right. You're right on everything is flashing red. Everything is saying danger, danger. There's nothing that I can quickly identify that this is a good token. Everything has a warning. And this is my feedback as well. Why not have some kind of settings where I can I can search with some conditions, like I want the mint condition the mint address to be burned. I want X amount of liquidity locked. Let me set those parameters so I can remove a little bit of the clutter. I also want to know where this was created, especially if this was done by a shitcoin factory. Most of the tokens I am seeing on the list are shitcoins made in pump.fun. I even went and checked the Radium Ray token out of let's just find a random token that most probably is safe, or at least for the standard of the ecosystem. By pasting the address here, I'm getting a danger, top 10 holders, high ownership, missing file metadata. This confuses me so much. Also, I'm confused on how much radium am I buying? Am I buying a lot? Am I buying a little? How much is that? This is very, very. I just don't get it. I would like to have some examples. I would like to have some toggles for safety, and I would like to have some more information. And I don't understand, where do I deposit? Like earlier, my deposit was here on the bottom of the page. Now it's search token. I guess it's on the vault, but everybody's used on the top right having a deposit button. Just add a deposit button. Everybody's hand goes to the top right. Everybody's eyes go up here and are looking. Just put it there and you're gonna get more deposits, you know. I like the responsiveness, the aggregation of information. I just think you need to do a little bit more to make it readable. I don't think it's readable yet. I like the idea behind it. Let's go to Vault and let's give the panel another round on the Vault or any, and of course feel free, friends, to add any features you would like to see or something, any buttons or any other flows that would make the product more appealing to you. I'm gonna start from the end of the line this time, just because we did the opposite earlier. Let's start from FreeGate. Any comments on the Vault tab?
Yeah, I have some comments. If you have, first thing first, if you have any token, you can choose to sell part of it. Clicking on the sell button sells everything you have for that token, which is not nice. And yeah, that's it. Order in progress and sells everything.
I didn't want to sell, I just wanted to show it. Wow, you're so right, Frigate. Good comment.
Yeah.
Let me go buy some now.
Okay. And for some reason, the history doesn't update real time. I don't know why. You have to refresh it. You have to refresh it for it to show. I mean, the balance, it refreshes automatically. It sort of updates itself automatically, but the history doesn't. So you have to use this refresh button close to the top right here. Yeah, you have to refresh for the history to get updated. And another thing, these settings, I don't, okay, there's nothing wrong with the settings. Back to balance. Clicking on the withdraw button immediately, you don't get, you can only withdraw to your connected Solana wallet address. I would love to be able to withdraw to a specific address. You know, I put the address I want to withdraw to, and I can withdraw to each trader. So instead of the withdraw being right now, when you click on withdraw, you get to sign a transaction that deposits the token to your connected wallet address. But I would love to withdraw to a different address. I wish that was possible. That's that. And again, I would love to see maybe the bird eye link from here. When I click on the token, or maybe somewhere along the edge here of any token I've purchased, I would love to see the bird eye link, or just like you have it in this trade tab. When you click on a token, you get bird eye, deck screener, and rug check. I would love to have that same feature on the vault, because sometimes the token you purchase might have gone very low. So instead of copying the token address to search for it, I would love if I'm able to see those three buttons here: bird eye, rug check, and deck screener. That'd be
Yeah, you're
that's
right.
for
You're
me.
right. I'm clicking here on the asset and it does nothing. You're very right. Here it's me clicking, but there's no screen. We should just have been redirected to the initial screen. Very, very good point.
Yes, the same thing. You can't really copy the address. You have to open it on Solana on SoulScan before copying the token address. So that should be worked on.
Great points. Great points. Kuru. Let's move on. Let's move the mic to Kuru.
I think I would like to know what fees am I paying if I am paying any fees using this platform. I would like for a warning to be set when I'm setting my sleep ads on the settings tab, because MEV activity on Solana right now is super hot, and using 10-20% sleep ads, I'm like playing heads or tails if I'm getting front run by a MEV bot and losing, like instantly losing 10, 20, 50% of my money, depends on the sleep ads I'm using. So while it might not be necessary to explain to people, to users, what sleep ads is, I would like for a warning to be there that high sleep ads can be dangerous and can lead to loss of funds. Another thing I would like to see, like Dean mentioned earlier, is my positions denominated in both Sol and USDC, so I can track my performance, because like this is how you really know if you are in profit or not. And I think I'm covered by the by Frigate on the UI and the UX stuff. But yeah, these are some things I would like to see on the Vault page.
Great points. Agreed with the fees especially. Dean Machine.
Yeah. Previously, as George mentioned, the knowing the denomination in the same thing makes a lot of sense. You want to know if you're buying it in this, you should be selling separately. After you've bought something, do you have anything in your vault right now, Chris?
I do have. I have a
Okay,
little bit of Sol and this coin.
So when you searched for Dean token, it loaded a screen, showed you the bird eyes and all that. If you click on it here, it doesn't load anything. So if you want the quick bird eye link, deck screen or whatever, you're not going to get it from your vault. And
Correct. It's exactly what Frigate also mentioned, that this clicking on this tab should open the tab with bird's eye, deck screener, and rag check.
like as much as possible, you don't want to take away functionality on the vault. You want to have at least what you had on the buy side, and maybe then some.
Totally agree.
I do understand the default slippage. I do understand how the idea behind this, right? Like
Can you please help me go back to the default settings? Min slippage 1, max slippage 30.
20. 1 and 20.
Thank you. Shall we move the mic to Taki Sol?
Yeah, I just want to say one thing on the sell.
Yes.
I'm very fine that you don't get to choose how much. Like that, I don't think is the point of this tool. The point of this tool is to be like in and out very fast. You know, like it's not competing with so many other things. It's meant for you're absolutely degenning, half a, 0.05 soul, 0.01 soul, just playing around like you're flipping coins, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. And if you're lucky, you're lucky. Oh, and I accidentally bought a token that's token 2022.
Can I jump in?
Another warning that should have been there.
I don't know. Maybe.
It should even say the extensions and whatever abilities the token has, if it's some special standard. Let's move the mic to Taki Sol, then to Ani, then to Legend.
Yeah, so I have been playing around while I was waiting for my turn to speak. It's kind of crazy. It's like a very degen experience. Like you like Dean said, you flip coins and you hope for the best. there's no way to to prioritize or have a feel or in any way or sense of what you're getting yourself into. You just have the erratic indicators like, hey, this is good, this is okay, this is super dangerous, and you just ape and you go back to the vault and you refresh like a monkey and you just wait to see what's happening so that you can sell everything in a push of a button. So I would like to see in the trade section, if a coin is there and I've already bought it, to be highlighted in some sort of color or something. I don't know. And something to give me a little bit more of information. What am I aping into? And also something interesting, but I don't think that's kind of just an observation. We usually go get something with our wallets, and then we go to Bird Eye and we see, the green dot where we bought, and then you hope, that your red dot is a bit higher. Now that you have the vault, there's no way that you can go check on Bird Eye what the fuck are you doing. So I have to write down the price that I entered, the price of Sol, and how much it was worth at that moment. So I know that, whether I'm in profit or loss here. So that's kind of an interesting experience.
You're very right on that. You have no idea what was your entry point. And like it should, you're right. Like maybe your coin should turn green or red. If red if you're under the amount you bought, green if they're over. And if you see green, you just sell. I don't know. Because I have no indication. I just bought kitten. That's the price.
You have
of
your
kitten.
history. In your history, you have it. You see the transaction, so you know the price. It's just not super convenient.
Yeah, I have to switch tabs to know. And what if the price changes between my tab switch?
And it wouldn't be reflected fast enough here. It's very degen. It's very degen.
Any more comments, Aki, before we go to Annie?
Yeah, go ape in Mal Night. That's the one for tonight. That's the
Well, gonna pump your buttons, no, man.
NFA.
No.
Let me see what attracted you. Let me see this. Oh, first of all, is it like Dark Knight? That's why Mall Night?
Like, it's
No
funny.
idea. It was the first one that had
a token. Like,
it's right there in
if I
front
see
of
this
you, man.
pump, I'm waiting for it to pump a bit. If I see it go to a certain number, I'll join you.
Yes, let's go. Let's do it.
I see.
Malnutrition night.
How are there 1,768 holders already? I love
it's
this.
fun, man.
I love this shit.
Let's move the mic so we finish this round, and then we can go to free for all, and we can have some fun. Are you okay with passing the mic, Taki?
Yes, of course. Go and of course buy
I'll come back
Mal
with
Night.
more.
Hey.
I'll come back with more. Yes, sir.
Annie.
So, okay, I think we need to consider who is going to use the platform here. Because it's definitely, on one side, I agree with Dean. Probably it is a platform made for really degen people, users who have already used, like they've used thousands of these platforms. So they go there and they want to do a very quick buy. Great. Okay. So if this is your ideal user, then you don't need to have, it's not necessary to have information to guide new people, to onboard new people, la la la. On the other hand, Dean, I agree with you. That's great. You can click and buy and do all this stuff very quickly. But then I would like to see, I would have like, I don't know, maybe 20, 30, 50 tokens bought of, 0.00. But I would like to see what is up and what is down, right? And I don't have this view and I miss it. I want to be quick, yes, because I'm going to be like a monkey, like throwing around colors on the tokens, like this is the Mall Night or whatever, no liquidity or whatever. I'm not gonna buy, guys. But then I want to see what is green, what is red. I want to have these indicators. Otherwise, it's not saving me time. It's actually costing me time because it's not aggregated in a list where I can see if I'm winning or losing money. So I think my comment is about understanding who is the ideal user of this, because it's kind of confused. It has some entry user points, but also some advanced user points like degen users. But then it's kind of confusing which path they want to go to, at least for me.
Just to give you an idea of the user that this platform is catering to, I'm going to share the landing page of the most popular DApp on Solana at the moment, pump.fun, the shitcoin factory. This is the crowd. Like I think, yeah, I rest my case. This is the attention span you need. These are the coins that you'll see there. So if you compare this with this, it's certainly a huge improvement.
Certainly, it feels more tidy, for sure. It feels way more tidy. My OCD is rested now.
The first platform
Can I say something?
generates more revenue than Ethereum
Yeah.
some of the days.
Yep.
So
Someone has to feed the cat. So, by the way, I aped into the Noni token. I saw the transaction going through. I go to my vault. I see that I'm holding some Noni, but the value is instantly 0. So
Yeah.
it must have insta-rugged or something. I
Yeah.
don't know what happened.
I think that Noni, like I already sold Noni, and I think the market's dead. I can't sell all of my Noni. By the way, right now I'm making money off Boss. I'm up.
You
So
crazy degens, I have no clue if I'm up or down. How do you know
No,
if you're up or down?
so this is how you have to play this. You do one at a time. Otherwise, you're gonna forget.
Yeah,
And all you
that's
have to do,
insane, man.
all you have to do, is keep open the bird eye, because the bird eye tab is auto refreshing pretty fast.
No, sir. I want out from the situation I am now. Look at my screen. Tell me, am I up or am I down?
And if you have Dean token, you're up. Everything else, you're probably losing.
Shall we move the mic to Legend, who's been patiently waiting on the corner?
Yeah, I'm about to demolish all these website into one feedback. Yeah, but I'm joking. I think we should have made this feedback in mobile because everything is stretched. Everybody knows everything is stretched, like a lot. So that's one thing. Another thing is, so the vault is your second wallet to ape without approving the transaction and stuff, like to be fast, right? The thing is, if you lose your main wallet that used to create the vault, you lose your main and the vault, so you lose two wallets at the same time. So the suggestion here is maybe for the vault you create some type of export private keys. So in case you lose your main wallet, you get at least your vault, like your meme coins at least are safe. So that's something to care for. And as everybody mentioned, there's no way to track your fucking sorry for the bad word, for your profit. So at least add some terminal or some shard to each token you see on the vault. So, and the entry points and the exit points. So that's the least you can do. Like what the platform is should cater for now, like should prioritize is copying what Pump Fun and what other platforms already features, like search filters and stuff like that. And as I also didn't mention, you when you go to sell a token, you don't have like a customization. You cannot sell your entry, your sell your just sell everything on one go. And yeah, that's almost everything I had for the last feedback.
You've covered everything. I'm not gonna go into repetitions. I don't understand minimum slippage. What is minimum slippage? I want the minimum, the lowest possible.
The
Zero.
lowest amount of money you're willing to lose, sir.
Yeah. How much are you willing to lose? The lowest possible. So why not start from 0.5 percent? Like, why is that? Then
Because it'll fail.
minimum, but then you have a maximum. If they are.
Give us a little something, sir.
They are. I think it's a ridiculous amount. Maximum slippage default 20%. I think that's ridiculous. Like, I think it should start with 5% and then give you a prompt in the beginning before you even trade, saying this is too low for meme coins, or give me best practices to trade meme coins. What should I be looking at? Like, give me more reason to go through this instead of this.
Yeah.
Give me more reasons. Give me the tools to outplay this craziness here. Give me the tools to put order in chaos. I think they're very close on doing that. I think we're looking at something which is very early in its development, and I like looking at the URL, which is ape.jup.ag. This makes me think that this is made by the Jupiter team, or at least someone adjacent, or someone like a satellite team close to Jupiter. But maybe that's not the case. I would like to, if Jupiter is behind that, just add it somewhere. Give me more confidence that this is actually made by the team. And for God's sake, give it a name. How do I refer to this thing? Is it like ape? Is it ape Jupiter? Is it Jupiter ape? Give me a name so I can tell my friends that I'm playing at that. We had trouble communicating. Which site is this? Like, communicating it to your friends by the URL, I don't think it's very convenient. Let's have a quick name, like Ape Jupe, Ape Swap, Ape something.
Can I say something?
Sir, yes.
I think that most likely is an experiment that someone, a work group, I don't want to say affiliated with Jupiter has built. Now, I don't want to say affiliated, but at the same time, the Jupiter account tweeted about that. So I don't have the background on how what's the relationship there.
How's it hosted on the domain if it has nothing to do with them? How is that possible?
Yeah, that's also
I
Well,
just
well,
don't see it branded
well, like-
anywhere, man. I just don't see it branded. And I have to question it.
ape.beanslist.services. Oh, I don't know if the ape is associated with beanslist.services, sir, but
Okay. I rest my case. I'm going to dump some Snoop.
Man, no.
don't
Give me an
speculate.
indication. I disagree with Papa Dean Machine, and I'm
I don't want to
taking back
speculate.
control.
They hacked the domain name. No affiliation.
Okay. You're
How is it possible?
making a case. I'm not saying it's like it's obviously made by the Jupiter team, but the fact that is like there is a second thought here that I don't see anywhere saying it, like Jup ecosystem, or at least a link towards the rest of the ecosystem. Like I couldn't find it on the jup.org or whatever organization page. I like seeing this
All
connected.
hacked. Somebody hacked the DNS records.
Look,
This is what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that, man. I'm just saying add a little sticker to give me more confidence.
by the
Is
way,
there? I don't want to be sarcastic. Maybe I don't understand how this shit
What
works.
do you mean you don't want to be sarcastic? You're obviously sarcastic, but
How is it possible for this to not be affiliated with Jupiter if it's their domain?
I don't know, man. Crypto is a rough place. I've been scammed many times. I've been ragged many times. I am looking at 100 times the URL. Give me an official link in the link tree of Jupiter. I want it somewhere. I want to be able to click on something which I'm 100% sure is right, and I'm not depositing money to some weird contract.
Yeah, not to mention the website doesn't have social, no docs, no reference to anything, so it's understandable why someone would use this. Aside from the, Jupiter mentioned this. Okay, go use it.
Plus, like it's very, very similar to another pump fan competitor. Like the logo is almost identical, the colors are the same, the UI is pretty similar, and the name is ape.lol of the competitor. So I think that on the branding side, I'm not sure they did their due diligence on the market. Or maybe they did and they decided to go after the brand. But there
And,
is
and like even that, like the fact that the only account ape on Jup is this. Give me the official account. Tell me what I'm following.
No, that's a,
Give
that's
me
a
some-
scam. That's a scam for sure. That's a scam for sure. That's like someone
I
went
don't
ahead and
know.
got it. It's not being followed by anyone that you follow, not even Jupiter.
Yes, of course.
It's following us, and
I'm not
if
following
yeah,
it for any reason. Don't worry. I'm just saying that there is lack of information here, and it's evident.
Lack of information, and also, as said before, it's a brand name that's been used again and again. So I would expect to see some connection. The ape, like ape swap, ape bond. That's what I'm referring to. So when I Google it, I don't see who is behind this. I don't see the credibility. I don't see the security that will, make me feel that this is safe to connect my wallet, even the first step. But that said, it might be for more experienced users.
I think this is clearly an alpha version of something the Jupiter team is building. And this is why all of this is not super, the website is not super saturated with links linking to the Jupiter UI and the Jupiter socials and etc. etc. I think this is just an alpha version, guys and girls.
yeah. Can I say something, Kuru? You gave me the perfect pass. On the tweet that Jupiter made for it on July 3rd, it clearly mentions this is the alpha version, and the best part is that it will only charge you during the alpha period a promotional fee of 0.069%. Ape is still in alpha and getting better every day. Next on the roadmap are PNL tracking and history, so you can get crystal clarity on your meme coin performance. Give it a try and drop by the Discord to let us know what you think. So apparently people like to give feedback for free on the Discord, it seems.
I'm trying to sell my kitten. I feel it's a good deal. I'm trying to sell the kitten, and the order fails. We're investigating. Maybe it's my settings.
Maybe selling your $1 moves the price so much now that it exceeds your slippage of 20%, my friend.
It's 30 now, but
30.
this is heartbreaking. I will be forever left. A wallet will be stuck with 1,165 kittens. I think this is a very sad way to end it with kittens.
They know you like cats. That's why.
Exactly.
Kittens get stuck in a hot wallet. This is
Withdraw it, man. Μην το εγκαταλείψεις. And then you can burn the token account.
I will
Exactly.
call the
You
fire
probably-
department.
I wonder, they're probably taking the soul for those accounts from your soul every time
Yeah.
you're buying a token.
Yeah,
If you
exactly.
withdraw, it probably costs you money to make the token
some.
account again.
When you withdraw, you get some soul back.
Can you withdraw without paying soul?
Yeah, you get some soul back when you withdraw.
I don't think so.
The transaction simulation.
This is what it prompts me.
Ah,
No
I
bug
didn't
changes
get this.
found.
yeah.
Chris, you
I
are
guess
I
that's-
now
got something
you are
different.
now
I guess you
very
have
rich
to
man.
do that if you want to be able to get the money from the closing. No, it costs soul. I just clicked it and I have a cost of 0.002, which is how much it would be to
Close the
open and
account.
close the
To
account.
open the account, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I tried it once
Fees.
and I was getting
Kuru
like
mentioned this. I would like to know the
0.006.
fees that I'm being charged every time.
I want to just ape one more coin before we get off, and I'm not finding anything. Like, how many times is 50 cent going to be a coin?
I aped,
And
I
it's 50
aped,
cents, bro. It's going to be so many times until it adds up to 50 cents.
I aped flower Pepe, not financial advice.
I had done flower pepe, and then I exited. My best return today has been on Boss, which I've exited. Oh, now IO.net. Like, that's not going to be a rug. Copycat token. At least it says it.
So why can't I withdraw now my money?
Which money? Your soul?
Yeah.
Oh, why? Maybe that's a ledger issue.
I'm not using Ledger, man.
Oh,
I'm using a burner account, the Stream wallet.
that's cool.
We don't use Ledger for it. We don't sign experimental weird shit with ledgers. We use burner accounts. 8 bots are working hard, but for my Solana, nobody's working hard. Where my money now?
Try to refresh the whole page with the link instead of just the button.
Legend, tell the truth.
Yes.
Did you ape to Ronaldo?
Yes,
I knew it.
and I lost it as well. Got dragged.
And it's gone.
There is a new one there. Just came out like a few seconds ago.
That's the good one.
I lost money in this voyage. I'm not a really good degen trader. It's fine. I will recover from this financial hole I got myself into. So yeah. Overall,
we have
guys, let's
Cleveland.
we have a couple of minutes more. Closing words. Annie, you just started saying something.
No, just joking. I'm not a Dijon type of person, so I'm not going to go into that. But at least you got some kitten there.
I want to make one comment. Like, tens of thousands of people have onboarded on Solana for meme coins and trading the past few months. So I really think that these kinds of platforms are super important and play a role a significant role for keeping and attracting more retail users on Solana, at least at this point of time. I think that meme coins and degenerate trading through these kind of platforms are actually a use case right now, a use case that onboards thousands of people.
Yeah,
Some of them may stay to build, some of them may stay to use the blockchain for other things, but it's a way that onboards a lot of people.
Great points. Great points. And I think it's a good tool. I think we are all joking around here. I think maybe doesn't fit our investors' profile. We're not into this, but zooming out, I see the value. I see how these tools are going to allow traders to outperform other traders. Will have quicker access to information, more indicators, more tools, faster transactions. The skipping the signature part on the trade, where you usually get the wallet pop up and then you click and click and click. This is so much faster. So in this world of meme coins, shit coins, pump.fun, meme royales, and other factories like that, like those are, it's powerful. So I'm on board. If I ever want to trade meme coins, I am gonna go to ape.juke.ag and not straight to some other site. I just need them to implement some graphs and P&Ls, some more indicators, and we're there. That's it from me, guys. We just crossed the 1 hour mark. Any closing remarks before we leave?
I think that was fun. I think it does what it's supposed to do. It gets you to it's the next generation of the gen coin flips and all these like you said meme factories. It's fun if you know what you're getting yourself into. Nobody claims otherwise in the site there, and the pedigree is good. So let's see. Let's see what happens. I like Trey very much, like Kuru very much. They hit the nail on the head on this one.
The troll box is missing. The troll box from the overall. I think a huge part of the meme coin world is this social aspect they have, is this edgy humor, this social aspect of it, which is well captured by a troll box. I miss the centralized exchange troll box. I miss the super degen filled with emoji, super quick flow of text. I think it would be the perfect addition to that. Annie.
I think my closing remark is that I agree with what one of the words that Takeshul said. If you know where you're getting yourself into, and combining this with what George Kuru said, which I believe this is a major trend for meme coins now. Of course, we all know it, and it attracts a lot of new people on board in Solana and retail users and people who maybe have not done this before. So you need to bring this together, either with more information, like telling people what they are getting themselves into, or with what you just suggested, Chris, with maybe some communication tool where people can chat and discuss and exchange ideas or troll around or have fun around. So yeah, it's good for onboarding people. Yeah, meme coins, we all love them, but I guess I would like to see more information on the website, in the app, or more communication methods, like what's happening, who is doing what, like play around. Because now we are all in a joint session and we are all having fun together. but normally one would be probably individually in their computer.
Yeah, that's a good point. They should have a app that lets us log in with a bunch of other degens. We all turn our cameras on. We ape together.
That sounds like a meme royale kind of thing to implement. That's how you raid. Switch on your camera, have at least 5 friends, lock tokens, attack.
I was gonna say the same
Let's
thing.
close this before any ideas pop into Dean Machine's head. I see him like, yeah, that's a good
Man,
thing. Go.
I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for one more coin. Here we go. Wait,
Okay.
there's a refresh.
You want to share
Boldy
your
or
screen? Share your screen, sir. Share your screen.
Boldy or Pop Rocky? I'm gonna
Pop
buy
Rocky,
one of these
now.
two.
Pop Rocky.
Wait, single holder ownership, high holder concentration. Whereas the other one, low liquidity, low amount. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the bird eye real fast. I have to buy something. I can't. I'm a DJ. Because the last ones before this were Sperminator 3, which was made on flux beam, so you can have low liquidity.
How did you know it was made on Flux Beam? Because you went
I
and
could see it
saw
on
Bird
Bird Eye.
Eye. I see. You see, I would like to know that's on Flux Beam. By the way, Flux Beam, winner of their track, DeFi track in the Hyperdrive Hackathon. Flux Beam. So if you are in the Dean's List DAO, you've reviewed this platform before it even went public. So before anybody knew them, we had already interacted with Flaxbeam. So join the DAO if you want to see this kind of reviews, if you want to participate, if you want to get your hands dirty with the most alpha versions ever. Sometimes we get closed alpha invitations. Shout out to Meme Royale. I mean, that's the real alpha. That's when you work with teams at the very early stage. So join us if you feel you're a power user. Join us if you're in the mood at trashing in the best way possible new dApps. You never know. You'll make friends. You learn some token. You'll get some alpha. And maybe you fly to Thailand and vibe with us at a super exclusive villa. You never know. You never know. So on that note, I'm going to wish everybody a beautiful night, day, GM. It's always a GM. Somewhere out there is a GM. So GM, friends, we're going to be back tomorrow with another Bonanza. Familiar faces for sure. Join us. See you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
And recording.